Hello, everybody. It's your girl, Nikki Fernandez, and we're back with another abstract art reading. This is session 11, June 6th. Let me check the time, 4:49 p.m. And we are going to do the weekly tarot abstract card reading with using my artworks. If you are new and you do not know what the heck is going on, hello, I am Nikki Fernandez. I am an abstract artist. I also read tarot cards. I'm merged both together. And now I am reading your future or current situation with using my abstract art. But where's the abstract art, you say? It's under here, here, and here. There's 3 of my works. And you get to choose one. Or, if you're feeling really lucky, you can choose all 3. But one is just fine. So, to make it a little bit interactive, I have 3 mystery abstract arts here, and I will be giving a reading per art. So, I'm going to give you about, I guess, 5 seconds to choose your reading. Do you feel like you'll get messages here or here? Or number 3 might be your lucky number. And then please check below for the timestamps of which reading you chose. But if you have free time, why not listen to all 3? Maybe they'll be getting the message that you've been waiting for from your spirit guides. But yes, I am an intuitive reader. I am also an artist, and I'm trying to give back to my supporters with doing this weekly free reading, and yeah, to be interactive and do a little service for you all. All right, let's just start with reading 1 then. See you next video. Hello, everyone. It's time to do reading number 1. And what artwork did you get? Ta-da! Oh, nice, nice, nice. Let's take a look here. Let's see what impressions I am picking up and what messages your spirit guides want to know right now to tell you. All right, so first thing I am picking up is you need to stop keeping track of every little thing that goes wrong. It's been slowing you down, and Spirit is telling me that everything that you are doing is already enough, and it's actually saying like you need to like calm the F down a little bit, you know? You don't need to do any extra more work than you're already doing. And please stop keeping score. Like, really, stop keeping score of he said, she said, and you didn't do this right. I need you to stop that rhetoric right now, because it is definitely slowing your progress in what you're trying to do. Another thing is, once you are able to get over this little hurdle of yours of trying to negative self-talk and all that jazz, uh, you're going to get all this burst of inspiration that is just going to fast track uh, your manifestations much quicker. And you just need to release some of the obstacles or resistances that are still mentally blocking you. That's what I'm seeing. And why don't we pull a little separate card to clarify if there's any other additional. No, you're supposed to get here. Oh, nice. Yeah, doors are definitely going to open up for you once you let go of these mental. I'm feeling this is more of a mental gymnastics you're doing in your brain that is really kind of like hindering all your progress. So this card kind of tells me that, like, instead of just like nitpicking of every little thing that goes wrong, you're not seeing all these beautiful opportunities that are just like hidden under the dirt that will come out once you learn to let go of a few things. Okay, this is reading number 1. Let's go to card number 2. I'm back with card number 2. Let's see what you got. Oh, this is awesome. Look at this. This is beautiful. All right, let me see here. So, the way I am, the first impressions I am getting, my intuition tells me is that you are a person with many, many talents. You have been aware of that, and you've been honing them at different paces, I guess. Some you're better at, others you're not. But these are things that you are naturally gifted in, and you've been honing them to the best of your ability. And some you do see that you could see yourself doing for the rest of your life, but you haven't quite chosen which of your talents you would like to fully like go all in on, because are you're so passionate about all of them in their own unique way. But I think deep down inside, you know, you have one really great talent that you feel like you could do the most good in. um, you need to first uh, get over this FOMO that you'll be missing out because you do not work on your other talents. You can still work on them. I just think that Spirit is saying that it won't hurt to focus on one for a majority of your time. And because it's kind of an, I'm hearing like an 80-20, right? The 20% that's most important, you're gonna get 80% back. I'm not sure, you guys can, you know what I'm talking about, the 80-20. You're gonna get the most by focusing on this one thing. You're gonna get the most back, or ROI, of your investment. So what I'm hearing is decide it, and then focus at least 60% of your time on it, and then you can, allocate your manage your time to work on those other things if you want to, perhaps do it on the weekend. But that one thing is going to fulfill 80% of the dreams and the wishes you've been hoping for, the financial blessings you've been hoping for, the more happiness in your life, the more joy, living more joyfully, living more in the moment. By focusing on that one thing, your energy is gets more concentrated, because you are finally able to kind of commit to something and not have this kind of wishy-washy type of um, icky feeling you feel, because you do feel a little overwhelmed, knowing that you could go any direction. And I really feel that any direction or any talent you choose, you would be successful in. But there's one inside you. There's that one talent that you know that you got something. You got the it factor. You got something that other people do not have, and you do need to share that gift. That's why God gave it to you. You need to share it. So why don't I'm going to let you decide that, and we're just going to go while you think about what that talent is, and I'm pretty sure you already know. We're just going to choose a small clarification card to see if there's anything else Spirit wants to tell you about, add to this reading. Oh, wow. This is beautiful. So, in relation to this artwork and this clarification card, this other artwork is saying that the angels have been waiting on you. Like your guides have been pushing you so much to finally focus your energy, because you are more powerful when you are focused. Because when you're doing everything, you're just scattered everywhere, and I feel like you feel drained more than feeling the joy of doing it. So, yes, you do have fun, and you have some good memories with all these other talents and other skills that you possess. But there's that one talent of yours that when you do it, the energy just like quadruples inside of you. Like you could you time, just like when you do this activity, it is such a joy that you can't even feel time pass. That's what I'm hearing. And that's that one talent that you want to be all in on. It's the one that lets time kind of stand still, and you can just feel the joy of making it, creating it, sharing it, teaching it to others. So, yes, this is a very beautiful card. I hope you like it. I'm gonna go finish with the third reading. This is reading number 2. See you in the next reading. Hey guys, we are back with the third and final reading. Let's see what you got. Okay. Okay, first off, the thing I am feeling is the word busyness has entered my mind. And the busyness I'm hearing is you're doing a lot of things that doesn't really make you move the needle. And the thing the things that you are supposed to be doing, you're avoiding. And I don't know if it's fear, or I don't know if you don't know what it is that's not like you're supposed to be like working on, because a lot of the busyness that you think you're doing. So what let me clarify the busyness that I'm kind of picking up from this. The busyness of just because you research something doesn't mean you made anything. I hope that makes sense. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, for an example, let's say you want to be an artist. Okay. You watch tutorials and you learn the basics and you learn the foundations and you learn what you like and you learn what you don't like. But the real part that makes you a real artist is making the art. So if you're doing all these things to be an artist when you could just be an artist now by just drawing, and you haven't made any art. So that's the busyness I'm talking about. It's a lot of other steps you're doing, but it's not really getting you anywhere where you're supposed to be. Now, Spirit is saying you were on the right track. You know what you wanted. Now, you have enough information. That's what I'm hearing. You have enough information to begin, even if you're scared and think that you don't. Okay? Spirit is even saying that you need to enter this new phase of your life of new knowledge and new skills you are learning, or working on a dream or a business. You need to enter it with a childlike curiosity, and to be like a scientist. Like this, it's just an experiment. Treat it more like an experiment so that you can have um, one, to have fun, two, to find some joy in actually doing the thing that you said you wanted to do, because you're aware that it's going to take time for you to be as proficient as you envision in your brain, but you're never going to reach it until you actually practice what you learn. So you know what's distracting you in your life. This busyness is a distraction, because the truth of the matter is, if you never start, you'll never know how good you are. So they're basically saying to start, and you will make mistakes, but that's okay, because that's part of the process. And you need to accept that the failing and the rejection and the things that you get wrong is part of the process. It will actually teach you more than all the tutorials combined that you've been watching. All right? So, yes, you need to stop the busyness, cut out what doesn't work. And let's get one more card to clarify this a bit more. I think this one. Yeah, let's do this one. Oh, this is cool. So, in relation to this artwork, when I see this go on top, it tells me that you're trying to rush everything, but you're not. The funny thing is, you're trying to rush, like you're learning everything, but nothing fits together, because you weren't able to actually apply it uh, realistically and practically, more in a practical sense, I guess you could say. And it doesn't, that's why it's not connecting, and you're feeling so overwhelmed, and you'd rather do all these other things than actually do the real work that comes with the thing you are trying to do. That could be learning something or starting a new business or starting something you've never done before. So, yes, slow down. I'm hearing guides say, slow down, take a breather, start cutting out things that do not work or is not making sense to you, and then actually make good old fashioned practice and time of focusing and applying everything you learn. Okay, that is reading number 3, and I hope you enjoyed it. We will now go into the closing remarks. I'll see you there. What's up, guys? We are in the closing remarks of our 11th session of intuitive abstract reading with my abstract art. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I do this every Saturday. I try to give this is a thank you to all my supporters who continue to support and love me and love my art. I post on Elosen Artworks every day. I've been doing these daily arts. These are artworks from my daily for 2026. This is this year. So I am using them to read them like tarot cards, and I wanted to give back to everyone who's helped me and said such a kind words to my art. I hope that these readings resonated with you and gave you the messages that you really need to hear. If none of it resonated with you, it is also okay. That is fine. It just means that that reading it wasn't for you. But those who did take the time to watch my videos, I do want to thank you. I am so grateful. And if you like these type of readings and you had a good time and you found this entertaining and you can, I would love to welcome you and subscribe to my channel and leave a like if you feel like it, or a comment if you got time. Now, if you also like the work I'm creating, I do time lapses of my process of me drawing it every single day. You can look through my YouTube. You can check my social media. You will see that I show every artwork you're seeing here. I've made a time lapse and you'll see how I've made it. It's all handmade, and I'm really proud of my work. This is work that's taken me a while to accept and realize that this is the gift God gave me, and I'm using it, and I want to help as many people as I can with whatever gifts God has given me. So if I appreciate everyone who is still here at the end of the video, thank you, and I will see you next week with session 12 with my intuitive abstract art series reading. It is a very long title, I know, but I hope you enjoyed it. And thank you for putting up with all the chicken noises that my neighbors have. I'll see you next week, guys. This is Nikki Fernandez of Elosen Artworks, and I'll see you again. Bye-bye.